we're all seeking stuff externally that we're missing internally.
Yeah.
Validation, notoriety, value. But that's the thing is, it's not the material stuff. It's what those things provide.
Yeah.
Like, I won't sell out for money. I like money not for what society thinks it is. I like money for what I feel I can make it do for me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, hey, I don't make a lot of money, but I own my time. So I own the most valuable resource on the planet. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to Thailand this year. Change my life. But next year, I'm like, cool. I'm going to the UK. I'm doing this. Hey, when I fight and I do this, I'm going to put this aside so I can go make groundwork in Arizona. I want to do this. And I'm like, I like what the money can do for me. I'm using the money. Money's not using me. So there's a value on it, but it's not the value that society puts on it.
Yeah.
I tell people that my value lies in the relationships and the network that I have. I'm like, we didn't have a relationship until you reached out. And I was like, all right, cool. Then we'll link up at the next fight or this. And then I'm like, well, shit, let's more come down. Let's like build on this relationship.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this is the value. Like, the value is the connections that you make with other people, how you can help them and how they can help people. And it's like, we're all being used, but that's good. That means you're useful. Oh, this motherfucker's using me all the time. It's like, yeah, because you're a useful motherfucker. Like, you want to be useless, then you will really feel like how depressed you think. You thought you was depressed before, but now you mean there's 7 billion people on the planet and no one has a use for you. God damn, that's gotta hurt. Like, so like, I'm like, yo, be grateful that you can be used, and then find a way you can be used to the benefit of yourself and others.
Yeah.
So when use yourself. I said I have all kind of trauma and demons in my head, and when I'm training, I use the motherfuckers.
Oh yeah.
Because negative energy and positive energy is still energy. You gotta find a way to use it.
Yeah, and if you could focalize it into one single source and use it to create a positive outlook, regardless if it's positive or negative, that's what tells all right there.
I always loved math at school because it made sense. I was like, math and science were my favorite subjects because I was a very curious kid. And I'm like, one of the things is absolute values. The absolute value of any number, negative or positive, is the number itself. Mm-hmm. Meaning, if zero's here and negative 9 and positive 9 is this way and negative 9 is that way, how many spaces does it take to get to 9, regardless if it's negative or positive? 9.
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't care if it's a +9 or a -9, the absolute value of -9 or +9 is 9. Mm-hmm. So a lot of the times we're looking at, oh, I don't feel good, or I feel bad. Who gives a fuck? You feel good? Do it good. You feel bad? Do it with the bad feeling. Just do it. But at the end of the day, the absolute value is just do it. Yeah. At the end of the day, Nike got the best slogan on the planet, bro. Like,
that's how I love about it. Just do it.
Just do it. Right? It's just like, at the end of the day, you just do it. I don't feel like working out. Okay. Are you going to get benefit from it? Yeah, then just do it. Oh, I really feel like working out. Okay, just do it. Like, you just do it. And everything else will attend, like, just in itself, work itself out. But, like, yeah, like, that's really, I feel like we complicate things, man. Mm-hmm. Simplicity is key. Of like, I don't remember, I've read so many books, but I don't remember who said it, but it was like, there's genius in simplicity.
Mm-hmm. That's why I feel like all this shit that goes on, especially in today's era, it's because we've overcomplicated it. Like, there's,
to say the least.
Yeah, like how, like, there was a professor I interviewed one time, Craig Cologne, and we were talking about like just like the waves of how society functions, and he's talking about how it's like a multi-dimensional method. Yeah. But I personally feel like to an extent it's only that way because we make it that way. Yeah. When in fact everything operates almost like a spectrum, where there's good, there's evil, where there's yin, there's yang, where there's ups and downs, and the ebb and the flow, if we, depending on perspective, and we simplify it, can be a simple two-dimensional aspect that we just see the ups and downs of it. And it literally applies in every scenario. Like, I always say that my pain is my greatest ally, because that low gave me the reason to go up.
I said, like I said, I have most of my like epiphanies in training camps, and I made a post on my story, And I was like, I want to give a shout out to all my demons because they allowed me to become the angel that I strive to be. I wouldn't be able to put all this positive information out if it wasn't for the hell that I went through or the demons that I'm fighting. And then I had another training camp where I was like, we need to accept that our demons are as much a part of us as our angels are. Well, it was like, I'm fighting my demons. And yeah, you're going to fight them to the end of your life because you need to realize that they are you. They're not a separate entity. Well, no, I'm not my demons, but when you're doing great, you're your angel, right? You are the one, right? How fucking egotistical of you to say you're fighting demons that aren't a part of you, but then take the credit when it's the good.
Mm-hmm.
That's fucking backwards.
Yeah.
If you're good when you're good, you're fucking bad when you're bad. And you need to understand that your demons are just as much a part of you as your angels. There is no left without right, no up without down, no good without evil. Like, that's why I said there's no this or that. You just are.
Do it.
You just are. You're being.
Mm-hmm.
You're being. And you can be good or be bad, but
Yeah.
you're being.